for those who don't know, you're gonna be featured on an upcoming PG. But out of the people who are coming, I'll just not just say PG, just in general, the newer class of battlers, you've taken on a couple of names. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just ran through a couple of them, and now you're saying you want Math. Speak on the importance of quality over quantity when it comes to accepting battle.
Everyone remembers you from your last battle. So if I battle Shotgun Suge, and for example, this dude who I'm battling on the PG, I don't know who he is. I'm not fronting. I don't know who this person is. I've never heard of him until the day they told me who he was, and I'm like, bad news. That's bad news for me because I don't know who he is. But in that sense of the stage we're on, it don't matter who it is because it's smack. But if I would have took him where he's from in North Carolina on a little league, that would kill everything I got going. How I go from Suge to this dude. So you need to pay more attention to who you're accepting. I get offers all the time. My Facebook has about 15 inboxes of, do I want to battle this hole in the wall person, this person, but I'm not with it. You have to have the quality over everything. There's dudes out there in my same class with 20 battles out. I got 6 battles out, but the names on my resume is all fire. XL, who's crazy popping right now. Ty Law, who's solidified his punchline game. Rosenberg Roll, who's hot as shit right now. Shotgun Suge, I killed him. That was a good look for me. And now after him, it has to go up. And I suggest everyone else do the same. What is this? I know they're not getting offered much bread, bro. I know it. I'm cool with the league owners. I know what y'all getting. Y'all getting offered peanuts. So why do it? Because if I don't take you serious, I'll fuck around and get killed. And ruin everything I got going on just because I wanted $200. I don't even buy me phones, bro. So I'm good.
Take away the fact that the guy that you're gonna be battling, you're not too aware of who he is. He may not be the most popular name. How does it feel to make your debut on the PGs?
It feels good just because I had so much hate. I didn't have it like the other dudes. I feel like all these other dudes on the PG had Norbes behind them, like, this is the new dude, and I never had no Norbes support, no nobody support. I got supported by Trap House, No Mercy, and my man ARP. Those are the only dudes who really backed me up on some, you're a problem, and I know you're gonna be great. Other than that, it was all on me, so I'm happy that I made it to somewhere where nobody even supported me from that camp. It just must be undeniable. My name must be buzzing, because I know Norbes, we never really seen eye to eye to me feeling like I deserved that shot, and then now I do. So it's an accomplishment saying that I went from you not even looking my way to saying, hey, I got a PG for you. So it's great.
Well, I mean, I know you saw the interview that I did with Norbes where he was talking about making all these PG cuts.
Why would I push somebody that's not respecting what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? You building these niggas up. Like, it's like, I put it like this. It's like you meet that bad bitch you always wanted to fuck. And then you meet her, you tell that bitch everything you want. You want everything she want to hear. And once you get the pussy, you change. Man, you start fucking other bitches, you doing all this. And I be feeling like, man, you telling me everything I want to hear, man, I ain't going nowhere, but this is the only place I want to be at. Then as soon as somebody throw you $300, you jump like a stripper.
What's your thoughts on, I guess, the kind of harsh business decisions?
I think Norbes made a lot of good points. I think with those two people specifically, he was accurate as shit because JC was popping until JC got too many battles out. And it's impressive that he can stay that consistent, but you need to make the people want to see you. It's like another JC battle. He'll go from the smack stage to a battle with a fucking curtain in the background. You know what I mean? You can't, and then Danny Myers too. He was buzzing. And then what happened? You took a few things onto the side and it kind of killed the hype you had around him. I hear him in that sense. So as far as the contract goes, I don't know what's on the contract. So for all I know, what's not good for you could be great for me. I might read a contract and be like, oh, I'm in here. I wouldn't know until it's presented to me. But as far as Norbes protecting the dudes he's backing up, hey man, I'm not really too mad at it. I can't really speak on it because it ain't like he's doing that for me and I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. So, but if the business is right, it's right. And if it's not, it's not. At the end of the day, we're the artists, man. We put it in the hard work. We're out here doing what we have to do to entertain, and it takes time and effort, but as well as the league to help you out and to see you taking the shine they give you and put it elsewhere. I guess I can understand where he's coming from. Me personally, how you gonna say no to a league that gave you your first 5 battles though and say you can't go back there? I'm not saying that's what he's saying, but if he is saying that, it just comes down to person you are. I'll kick it with Norbes like, yo, listen, bro, you know, these dudes put me on. They made me who I am. I have to, you know, let's work something out where I give them maybe 2 a year, or I go back one more time. But, you know, it's all about communication. A lot of times people, it's miscommunication, but he's protecting his brand just like the artist is protecting themselves. But it all comes down to the business you make.
Well, I mean, in terms of the exposure, do you think that at this stage of your career, sticking with URL once your PG, airs, would be the smartest business decision? Or do you think that, like you said, you would go back to Trap House or, 1 or 2 other leagues in order to do a couple more battles?
That will all depend on what's the circumstance of the contract that's proposed to me. I would have to see what they're saying to me exactly to make me not want to go elsewhere, because Trap House in specific is a league that took people with no names, such as me and Excel, and made us who we are now, basically. And they want you to progress. You talk to No Mercy and Peso, they'll tell you, we want you to get better battles. We want you to go places where they'll offer you more. So as far as animosity with them specifically, it wouldn't be there because they want the best for the artist. But again, it's like, I doubt Norbes is sitting there like, listen, sign this contract and you can never go nowhere else. And I bet, it depends, man. I have to see what it's talking about. Like, if Norbes comes to me with a contract says, yo, you got to battle Bad News, 1 more PG, dude, and then I'm going to get you a top tier, I'm signing that because that's what I want. I want the little 4 or 5, the little money that gets offered is not changing my life, bro. My car note is $600 a month. And the little things I get offered ain't even, that's just for my car. So it's the money's, I get my money elsewhere. The little checks ain't impressing me. I'm here for the quality of who I'm battling. So if Norbes could offer me those battles, hey man, I do what the fuck I want.
You have your little line where you say, I'm undefeated, straight Floyd and everything. In battle rap, since battles are never officially judged and no one has to wear a legit L, if there's ever a time where you take a clean loss, will you adjust that, or is that always going to be your little saying?
You know what's crazy is that Shotgun Suge said he went first and he goes your slogan, and he says that shit is straight ass. And when he said that, I was sitting there thinking of rebuttal. And instead of a rebuttal, I went with a clean paper diss intro, and I actually didn't even say the slogan. And I just came off a win. Right. So I actually didn't even use in my last battle, and that was just because I wanted him to look stupid. For the fans that never seen me before, that watched me the first time that day, I want them to sit there and be like, what is he talking about? What slogan? Jimz didn't even say nothing. So I wanted to take away from him. So I didn't even really say it. So I don't even know. I might even bring it back Friday. I don't know if I should even, because that shit is a little bit of a hex, man. Like, you put like a little bit of a bad, but nah. It's all down to opinion of how you judge the battles. But at the end of the day, as a man, if you fucking lost, man. You get the feeling, if you lost. So I have yet to feel that. So I had a couple rounds here and there with people, but yeah, undefeated, straight Floyd.
How you feel about like overusing slogans? Because a lot of people, in my opinion, they'll do like the 3 rounds where the first time you hear it, you're like, oh, that was fire. Second time you're like, okay, and then third you're like, all right, just ended a different way.
Anything oversaturated is corny. Anything you do, like, it gotta be something where it's like even Young Ill with that "Who is this nigga?" Like, whether it was the crack or just the time, either way, it wasn't coming off too well anymore. Like, who is this nigga? Like Young Ill started looking so dirty on stage that when he says, who is this nigga, he really looked like he don't know who the person is, because he just don't know where he is. Like, Yeah, overdoing slogans and all that, that shit is whack, man. You gotta keep it popping, because if you do it 3 battles and stop 2 battles, then maybe bring it back, the fans be like, oh shit, he brought that back. Other than, okay, he's doing another X Factor, the priorities. X Factor, you look too dirty to say anything about anyone's priorities. Goods made you look like a dust bunny with church boots on. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, so the priority shit was even corny. Oh, I got a 401k and shut up, man. Like, anyway, yeah, the overusing slogans, it's corny. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I even stopped saying my shit, not because of because of the reason I gave, because the Suge said I happen to not say it. I might not even bring it back, because you kind of, even me is getting boring saying the same shit, you know what I mean? And it also gives ammo, you know?